the Monroe County Executive, exclusive interview with him, Monroe County Executive Adam Bello, to get his remarks about the Buffalo Bills training camp 2023. Let's hear what he has to say about the camp. Good morning, County Executive. What does it mean for the Buffalo Bills to be here at St. John Fisher College?
All right. First of all, this is really great for Rochester and our region, and it's really special because our fans here, we have a huge fan base, gets to be up close and personal with their heroes and with these football players they really only get to see on TV. And so these are memories that are going to be with particularly our young people for the rest of their lives. It helps to really maintain that strong brand with their fan base here. For our economy here, it's a good thing. So we're just delighted to have them here. Continue to welcome back every year, and I want to thank all the fans for coming out as well because they're having a great time. They're supporting the team, and that's how we're going to get them to keep coming back.
And looking at the media, like for example, with it being on national media, sports shows, and when they show the Bills, they say Rochester, New York.
It does. I just saw it on the ESPN the other day, and no, to see Rochester on the national stage, and we just came off the PGA Championship being in Rochester too, and we were being beamed all over the globe, and now you can go home and see the Bills training camp on ESPN and all on TV as well. It's just an incredible thing for Rochester. It puts us on the map. It shows that Rochester really is a great place for people to live. It's a great place to do business, and we have a lot of things to do here for people to do here as well. And I think that it just demonstrates we got a great quality of life here.
Absolutely, it gives the opportunity to build for the area to build and go after other major conventions.
Yep.
And things of that nature.
Absolutely, and these things just keep coming one after the other. This has been a big year for Rochester with the PGA here, the Bills training camp here. We've got a big air show this weekend with the Thunderbirds, and then you have the Fringe Festival, which is growing like crazy. The Jazz Festival earlier this year had record numbers. It just shows Rochester's really a place. There's a lot of things to do here. It's fun. We're a growing community, and we're really on the map now, not just in the region, but really across the country.
Beautiful. There you have it. J-GILLZ, the county executive out there. Chuck Schumer was out there as well. So you had the heavy hitters were out there on the last day of training camp. It was very interesting. And Adam Bello, I appreciate his comments. And if people don't realize, that's a lot of money, a lot of economic, as he mentioned in the interview, that's a lot of money coming into Monroe County, in Rochester, in the city of Rochester.
Yeah, I mean, with the PGA and the Bills training camp, you can't beat it. But Radman, I did want to ask you this. Bills training camp at St. John Fisher has been a luxury that we've been able to have. But now with the last, I think they didn't renew the contract. So what's your thoughts on if training camp is moved? Do you think they're going to stay in Rochester at St. John Fisher and have the success that they've been having? I mean, sold out training camps day before the tickets go out. Things been sold out. Rochester, a huge market outside of Buffalo, with the huge fan base for the Bills. So where do the Bills go from here with training camp?
I think they'll keep Fisher a little bit longer. I think sooner or later it'll probably will go back to being right there because they have the state-of-the-art facility. They have some brand new grass fields out there in Orchard Park, right next adjacent to the field house. So they really done upgraded the Orchard Park area, and they have a very nice facility. But I think the days are numbered for St. John Fisher College. Hopefully they might be able to squeeze 1 or 2 more years out, especially before. I think it'll stay in Rochester, the Buffalo Bills training camp, until the new stadium is built. When that new stadium is built in 2026, I believe is right now slated to open in that season. I think that's when they'll move and have everything back in Orchard Park at that time. But I think for the next 2 years, I think they most likely will be back at St. John Fisher College for at least 2 more seasons.
Good to know. Everybody get your tickets early.
That's right. Get your tickets early and come on out and enjoy. It's a nice facility. It's a great view. I mean, you don't have a bad seat in the house. I mean, you could be standing on the side. You could be sitting up in the bleachers. It's just a good view from no matter what side of the field you're on, where you're at. You can't miss seeing the action, seeing the players work out, seeing them run their drills. And this is what they do every day. When they're back in Orchard Park on Tuesday, usually they have Tuesday off, but Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, this is what they're doing. They're doing drills, stretching, and then they go through Wednesday, Thursday, they go through the actual plays for the upcoming game, and also on Thursday, the defensive strategy for that upcoming week's opponent. So you get to see what some of the things they do on a regular basis to get them ready for Sunday. You just don't show up on Sunday ready to play, right, J-GILLZ?
Absolutely not. And the fan experience too. I mean, you know, that like Adam Bello was saying in that last interview with the finances that are being brought in. I mean, the fan experience, all the vendors, all the face painting, the food, it's delicious. You're getting vendors from right here locally, so it's a great money attraction, family attraction, and hopefully, like you said, Radman, we could keep it here at least another 2 years.
Yeah, I really do. I really think so. They'll be there at least another 2 years, bringing in the economic development. But I think you see the different teams coming in. The only thing I would see is just get a little bit more diversity, bringing in a little bit. I see U Prep there, East High School, Virtus. First year I saw Virtus out there. I think to get some more of these city schools and also some of these the charter schools that I'm seeing they starting to bring out here, just increase the diversity. And I think it's moving in the right direction. But they really need to open that up where you can get tickets out to everybody. Get those tickets out to everybody. Because I'm seeing the groups are getting diverse, but you need to get those tickets so you can get that. And maybe when it was before, previously to the last 2 or 3 years before the pandemic, they were here a longer period of time too. So that makes a difference. They're not here nowhere near as many. They would be here past the first preseason game. I think they would play the first. They would be almost 18 days. Where now it's down to 10 days. So it's a big less days than in past years. So I think that may come along. Hopefully they can get it back where they can be here a little bit longer than just 10 days, 10 practice days here in the marketplace.